Disclaimer, do not try any of the activities mentioned in this video. Kylie Jenner Lip Challenge. The Kylie Jenner Lip Challenge is like playing a game of dress up. But instead of glamorizing dolls to mirror your favorite celebrity, you're risking your lips in the process. The aim? To achieve plump lips like Kylie's without the benefits of makeup or surgery, which is, by the way, how Kylie achieved her famous pout. To participate, all you need is a shot glass or a small jar that can create a tight seal around your lips. The trick is to suck as hard as you can to create a vacuum. After a few hours, you'd remove the glass and voila, you're supposed to have the coveted Kylie Jenner lips. When this trend took off in 2015, everyone hoped to achieve that signature Kardashian pout. Unfortunately, rather than attaining that desired fullness, participants often ended up with lips that looked like they had lost a fight with a wasp. Bruising, swelling, and even busted lips were common side effects of this trend. It's hard to call it fun when your mouth resembles that of a cartoon character after an anvil has fallen on them. What many didn't realize is that the intense suction could cause blood vessels in the lips to burst, resulting in pain, discoloration, and, in some cases, a permanent lip appearance that's less than desirable. Vodka eyeballing. Fast forward to a weekend party while your parents are out of town. To impress your friends, you decide to try an outrageous drinking trick you saw online, pouring vodka directly into your eyes. You convince everyone that this would lead to getting drunk faster, which, spoiler alert, is completely false. While attempting this reckless stunt, most of the vodka likely runs down your face rather than being absorbed. Instead of a fun buzz, participants were met with intense burning, stinging, and watery eyes, not to mention the risk of eye infections or even permanent damage. Despite the evident dangers, vodka eyeballing became a party trick for those looking to show off, even though it was more likely to get you a trip to the eye doctor than a hangover. Despite all of these dumb trends, there's one that is not dumb at all and is full of fun, and that's joining my channel draft, Cinnamon Challenge. Now imagine hanging out with friends one evening, daring each other to do silly things. One friend ups the ante by betting you can't swallow a spoonful of cinnamon in one go. You think, how hard can that be? It's just a spice. But as soon as that dry, powdery scoop hits your mouth, you feel like you've unleashed a dragon. Coughing and wheezing, you realize that cinnamon can quickly turn your mouth into a desert. Suddenly, in 2012, thousands of people were filming themselves trying to swallow a full tablespoon of cinnamon without water. Most ended up coughing, gagging, and desperately trying not to inhale the fine powder, which can seriously irritate the lungs. Some participants even ended up in the hospital, suffering from severe respiratory issues and, in extreme cases, collapsed lungs. All for a mouthful of misery and a fleeting moment of fame. Condom snorting challenge. You might have witnessed the classic party trick where a magician seems to pull an item from their nose. The condom snorting challenge is a twisted version of this trick, a real-life trend where participants unwrapped a condom and inhaled it through one nostril, attempting to pull it out of their mouth. The aim? Show how daring you can be for social media fame. But things took a terrifying turn when the latex began lodging in throats, leading to choking and asphyxiation. Newsflash. Your nasal passage and throat aren't designed for foreign objects, especially not stretchy latex. Hot pepper challenge. Have you ever tasted a hot chili? Perhaps you accidentally got a bit in your mouth or your friend dared you to take just one bite. Now, imagine that pain multiplied by 100. That's an idea of how reckless and dangerous the hot pepper challenge truly is. Those who participated in this trend would buy an array of super spicy peppers, like Carolina Reapers and ghost peppers, and stuff them into their mouths like candy, all while filming the experience. The goal? To endure the intense heat without grabbing a glass of milk, water, or anything else that might soothe the fiery inferno raging in your mouth. It's essentially an extreme version of a spicy food challenge. As soon as you bite into one, your mouth feels like it's swallowed a live volcano and tears start streaming down your face. Not from emotions, but from the overwhelming pain. The discomfort doesn't end there. Your throat constricts as if it's closing in on itself, and your stomach churns like you've ingested a batch of burning coals. As the heat intensifies, you begin to regret every decision that led you here, convinced that this is what a dragon feels like after an unfortunate meal. The hot pepper challenge might seem like harmless fun, but as you sit there sweating with your tongue on fire and your dignity in tatters, it becomes clear. Some things are better left uneaten. Those ultra-hot peppers pack a punch more suited for a devil's stunt than a snack. And while the challenge may earn you some likes online, the aftermath is far less enjoyable. especially when you're left reeling from a full-body meltdown. Kiki Challenge. In 2018, Drake's hit song In My Feelings inspired a dancing trend known as the Kiki Challenge. Participants would leap out of moving vehicles to dance alongside them. Sadly, this proved more dangerous than entertaining, with individuals tripping or nearly getting hit by other cars, resulting in scrapes and broken bones. The combination of moving vehicles and impulsive dance moves led safety officials to remind everyone that jumping out of a moving car is far from a brilliant idea. Milk Crate Challenge. Imagine you're at a backyard barbecue when you spot a stack of milk crates. Instead of using them to store drinks or supplies, you come up with the bright idea to stack the crates into a giant pyramid and see who can walk across them. Naturally, you go first, feeling like a tightrope walker. And by the time you're halfway up, your knees start to wobble as you reach the top, the crates collapse, sending you and your dignity crashing down into a pile of plastic and grass. This absolutely dumb challenge was termed the Milk Crate Challenge, where the only thing are your chances of ending up in the ER. This so-called Milk Crate Challenge became a viral sensation in 2021, but not without consequences. People kept trying to conquer these shaky towers, because what's a little risk when there's internet fame at stake? But as the number of injuries skyrocketed, doctors and safety experts began to caution everyone to step away from the crates. Salt and Ice Challenge entered the 2010s, a time when absurd challenges run rampant on the internet. You decide to join in on the trendy Salt and Ice Challenge. The idea is simple. Sprinkle salt on your skin and press an ice cube on top to see who can withstand the freezing pain the longest. But if you paid attention in chemistry class, you'd know that this combination is dangerously risky. The salt lowers the freezing point of the ice, leading to severe burns that resemble frostbite. Participants ended up with second and third-degree burns, and hospitals saw a notable uptick in frostbite cases from people who didn't realize that a harmless-looking challenge could leave them with permanent scars. Bird Box Challenge. Inspired by the 2018 film Bird Box, where characters must navigate a world blindfolded to avoid peril, some people thought it'd be funny to replicate this in real life. They blindly carried out everyday tasks while blindfolded, driving, walking, and even cooking. The consequences were disastrous. People ran into walls, tripped, and even caused road accidents. It didn't take long for authorities to step in and remind everyone that sight is crucial for most activities. Tide Pod Challenge. Picture this. You're having a lazy afternoon, scrolling through TikTok, when you suddenly stumble upon a video of a teenager casually popping a colorful, squishy Tide Pod into their mouth. For a split second, your brain does a double take, and you're left wondering why anyone would consider eating something that's not on the food pyramid. Welcome to the Tide Pod Challenge, where common sense takes a back seat to internet fame. This trend kicked off in 2018 when some individuals thought it would be a good idea to film themselves biting into these laundry detergent pods, which suspiciously resemble candy. Spoiler alert, they aren't candy. They're packets filled with toxic chemicals. The result? Many participants ended up in the emergency room, as the challenge quickly spiraled into a horror show of burns, vomiting, and even serious lung damage, all for a few likes and shares. It's safe to say this trend didn't leave a good taste in anyone's mouth. Literally. The situation became so dire that Tide had to intervene with a public service announcement, urging people to stop treating their detergent like snack food. Apparently, the warning, "Don't eat laundry detergent," needed to be said.
Thanks for watching. I hope you like it. Next video will be coming soon. Bye!